Good day, everyone. I'm Abdul-Aziz being Mandaragon. So we have to do the week 13 to 15. So what is Oxfam? Oxfam is a global movement of people who are fighting inequality to end poverty and injustice across regions, from the local to the global. We work with people to bring change that lasts. The name Oxfam comes from the Oxford Committee for Famine Relief, founded in Britain in 1942. Who they are? Oxfam International is a confederation of 13 like-minded organizations working together and with partners and allies around the world to bring about lasting change. It works directly with communities and seeks to influence the powerful to ensure that poor people can improve their lives with having a say in decisions that affect them. The principal belief is that people should have a respect for human rights and that will help alleviate poverty. Oxfam is a global organization working to end the injustice of poverty. So what they do? Their efforts are focused on community development, emergency relief, advocacy for change in practices, and policy research. It supports partners organizations in Africa and elsewhere working in the prevention of HIV and AIDS and caring for those who are ill, as well as local groups to lobby for the rights of those infected and affected by the diseases. The issues that Oxfam works on are active citizenship, agriculture, aid effectiveness, climate change, education, effective aid in action, peace and security, HIV and AIDS, trade and youth outreach. So, how Oxfam support or take action? So, first of all, they help people build better future for themselves. Oxfam provide grants and technical support to local governments around the world. Together with these partners, we support long-term solutions that help poor communities grow nutritious foods, access land and clean water, and obtain decent work and fair wages. Second, they save lives in disaster. Oxfam works with the people to lead humanitarian responses that provide immediate relief during conflicts and disasters and to build resilience against future threats. So my personal reflection on Oxfam is we will claim the power of social justice activists within national environments by holding the International Oxfam Confederation and its partners accountable. While we're at worst, we can unwittingly suppress others' efforts to affect structural change, but when we're at our best, we can convene, create bridges, shape, and catalyze important changes. Second is ICRC, or the International Committee of Red Cross. It is an impartial, neutral, and independent organization whose exclusively humanitarian mission is to protect the lives and dignity of victims of armed conflict and other situations of violence and to provide them with assistance. It is established in 1863. So who they are? The ICR is the ICR operates worldwide, helping people affected by conflict and armed violence and promoting the laws that protect victims of war. An independent and neutral organization, its mandate stems essentially from Geneva Conventions of 1949. They are based in Geneva, Switzerland, and employed over 20,000 people in more than 100 countries. The ICRC is funded mainly by voluntary donations from government and from National Red Cross and Red Crescent Society. So what they do? The ICRC responds quickly and efficiently to help people affected by armed conflict. We also respond to disaster in conflict zones because the effect of the disaster are compounded if a country is already at war. Emergencies are unpredictable, so our rapid deployment capability is hugely important. The issues that ICRC works on are education access, addressing sexual violence, economic security, COVID 19 or coronavirus, health, water and habitat, and enabling people with disabilities and physical rehabilitation. So, how ICRC support or take action? So, the ICRC mode of action are raising awareness of responsibility or persuasion, mobilization, or denunciation. And second is support. Third or lastly is substitution or direct provision of services. So second, the ICRC is an independent, neutral neutral organization ensuring humanitarian protection and assistance for victims of war and armed violence. It takes action in response to emergencies and promotes respect for international humanitarian law and its implementation in national law. So my personal reflection on ICRC is the aim of ICRC assistance is to preserve the lives or restore the dignity of individuals or community adversely affected by armed conflict or other situations of violence. They may also tackle the causes and circumstances of these violations by reducing exposure to risk.
Hi guys, so I'm here to discuss to you the Doctors Without Borders. So I'm Omar Guiamad. So let's proceed to the next slide. So first we will tackle about the NGO. So NGO, a non-governmental organization, NGO is a collection of individuals from various countries that work together but are not affiliated with any nation. Non-governmental organizations are mostly non-profit, which means they are not looking to make money for their leaders. NGOs exist for a number of reasons, the most common of which is to further the political and social interests of their participants, improving the status of the natural world, promoting human rights, observance, improving the health of the poor, or serving a corporate agenda are only a few examples. So, who they are? Doctors Without Borders, or also known as MSF or Medicine Sans Frontières, are the samples of the NGO. It is an international, voluntary, medical humanitarian organization that provides emergency assistance to people afflicted by armed conflict, epidemics, natural disasters, and lack of access to healthcare. So what they do? Doctor Without Borders, also known as Medicine Sans Frontières, or MSF, is a non-profit organization devoted to providing medical assistance to those in need, such as victims of civil unrest and natural disasters. The people the organization helps usually don't have access to or enough money for medical care. MSF currently provides humanitarian services in over 70 countries in response to armed conflict and natural disasters. Due to the evolving nature of humanitarian issues, MSF is now constantly working with people who are living in extreme poverty who are unable to access basic medical services. The majority of MSF missions are now comprised of short and long term programs. So that's what they do. So how to support or take action? So first, tell everybody or Post them on social media and tell to the people how good they are in helping people. Good profiles showing their amazing work will attract volunteers and donations. Also, you can do the donation drive. Have a donation drive. Promote the drive with flyers, posters, tweets, and emails. Frequent reminders will increase donations. So, for the personal reflection, we are very lucky to have this kind of organization, the MSF, and other organizations that are willing to help to the poor ones. Many volunteers left their jobs for the sake of doing good deeds to the people who needs help and care, and these are their way showing gratitude for all the blessings they have. Always think that nothing is permanent in this world, so do good deed as many as you can, because this is not just for the people who receives your help, but this is for ourselves. And always remember the saying from Cathy Calvin: giving is not just about making a donation, it is about making a difference. That's all for the personal reflection. So thank you for listening. Once again, I'm Mama Bigama. Bye. Thank you.